of the year. We're locked and loaded. We're about to hit the road. Chris is making... I'm filming.
I'm sorry, bro.
We just stopped at Schiller's. I need to put batteries in these two cameras. This one we know for sure works, it's fine, but I have never even tested this guy, so let's all say a little prayer. We got film yesterday. Doesn't look like it's opening. Oh no. Well, it loaded the film, but it's not opening. So this camera might not work. That sucks. Okay. Well, that's fine. That is a bummer though, because that's my favorite point and shoot, and my only other one got stolen, so. I put expired film in that camera at least, so. Oh, hell no. Don't tell me this camera's fucking broken. I think I put the battery in wrong. Okay, we're in business. Holy shit. I was about to be really upset. If I was about to have no film cameras. Alright, loading her up. Should definitely be doing this more in the dark, but you know. She's locked and loaded, boys. I'm gonna have to try to figure out if I can get this camera to work right, but it's time to hit the road. Alright everyone, we finished setting up camp. Look how cute. I'll do a better tour when it's not so dark.
We made it, we made it. Of course. Deadline.
Good morning, friends. It stormed like crazy, which was so nice. I was having a really hard time sleeping at first for some reason, but yeah, girl falls asleep to rain noises whenever she has trouble sleeping, so the storm came at quite the perfect time, and then I slept like a baby. So I think it's like probably 10, which is pretty late for me sleeping and camping, but as you can hear, I wouldn't say it's still raining. I think a lot of that's just falling off the trees at this point. The water is flowing, like it rained a lot. So we'll see what we end up doing today. I mean, I definitely obviously want to hike. Our plan was that we were going to go to Bellsmith and swim, go to Burden Falls. I think we'll definitely do Burden Falls, and I want to hike here and do the hike down to the big waterfall here. So we might end up just hiking, because I don't know if I'm gonna want to swim. Just depends what the weather ends up being like. So I'm very excited to take you guys along today. It's gonna be a good day. If it stays cloudy and wet, it's gonna be beautiful, because that is my favorite for being here in the woods. I brought all of the supplies that I need to bone hunt. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that. Maybe I talked about it on Instagram, but I've been really wanting to bone hunt. I've never really done that before, and I'm obsessed with bones right now. So I'm hoping I can find some pretty good bones on whatever hike we end up taking today. I'll have my stuff just in case, so we'll see. Oh my god, I just looked at the time and I just wanted to clear the record that it's not even 9. Okay, I'm glad, because I was like, oh my god, if I really slept until 10. Anyways, another thing, I don't know if I mentioned this, but we actually stocked up on film because I want to shoot like crazy, and I really want to get back into getting some cool photos of me and of Chris. We used to do photo shoots, you know, taking cool pictures of each other all the time, and I really fell off it. I'm just not super great about having my photo taken, but I have some really good ideas. If we stumble across a cool cemetery in the woods, definitely going to be doing that. But I really want to get some cool, like, artsy, woodsy fairy type of photos around the water. I brought even specific clothes to do so. So that's another thing on the agenda this weekend. Anyways, I don't even know where Chris is at, so I'm gonna get up, pee, and maybe go look around for him and figure out how the hell we're gonna do breakfast and coffee, because it is wet. I found Chris. He is shooting a photo. There's like a few waterfalls. There's one really tiny one, which is where we like dipped into the water last night. And he wants to go shoot that. It's probably flowing way better. But I am making myself some coffee because he actually already made some with whenever. I'm so glad that we have this, because whenever it rains, or even if we're just like not wanting to deal with starting a fire, we have a little camp stove, and it's like gas, so we can just like light it up instantly, make our coffee on that. if we absolutely need to, we could cook on it, but it's not like ideal, you know? Our pots are wet. But anyways, I'm gonna make myself some coffee. So I think my favorite thing about this campsite, and really like almost all campsites over here in Illinois, in the Shawnee, is that most of them have a lot of really big rocks. And Chris had the best idea last night, right before it stormed. We were like, ooh, let's bring everything in the tent. I don't think I mentioned this, we got a new tent. It's a little bit bigger than our old one, so it fits way more stuff. And anyways, we brought everything inside, and then he was like, let's set all of our stuff on rocks so they're not just sitting in the mud. So we've got a rock there, a rock there, and then our chairs. So that worked out really well. I'm really glad he thought of that. But I'm gonna take my coffee and let's go check out what Chris is doing, because it's beautiful out. Actually, do you guys want a really quick camp tour? Let's do that first, and then we'll go see Chris. So this is the trail that you come in, and we like to kind of like box off our campsite to give us like privacy and like really establish where it is. We're at the very last spot here at Jackson Falls, which is my personal favorite, because look at this view. We've got this waterfall meeting, well, I guess it's more of a creek, but we have this meeting with this big creek, and then it leads down to the fall. Also, I'm looking at this, and I don't think that is tied properly. Ignore that, I'll fix that in a minute. If you're coming from the trail this way, you pretty much can go like straight into our camp, but it's still kind of blocked off. We have our campfire with our camp stove. I get questions about the stove all the time. It's from Walmart, and it was like 10 or 15 bucks. They don't have this anymore though, I don't think, because we recently went and got the tent, and they have a newer, nicer camp stove that's a lot more expensive. So this thing is a lifesaver though. I love the tripod. Very easy to adjust and put together. And then we have obviously our 2 coolers. This hammock I think we got at Walmart. It is beautiful and I love it so much. Our camp chairs are both from Walmart. That hammock is actually from Five Below, and it's for a kid, but it works fine. Like, we both fit into it just fine. And then our little table, I love that it has a shelf down here. We usually put our food, but it's obviously full of water right now. I think Chris's dad got this at like Harbor Freight or something, but this little table is so nice to have. Then we have our camp bin there. That is like all of our camping essentials. That bin is so fucking heavy, it makes it really hard to backpack, but it's got literally everything we need. Back here, away from the fire, we have our tent, and we also strung a line for our clothes because we knew we'd be swimming a lot, and then, you know, things got soaked. I'm glad though I remember to bring our towels in, so we still have dry towels, but this is just slightly a hazard because it's kind of hanging right above the tent. I could probably tighten it though and do that a little bit better, but anyways, then as you can see, my best friend gave me these old sheets of hers and they are perfect. I put the sleeping bags down, wrap the fitted sheet around it to keep it in place, so we have good cushion. Now we have cute pillowcases, we have some cute blankets from Walmart, and then all of our stuff is like up here. So I really like this tent. It's very easy to put together. It was like 30 bucks. It's not the nicest by any means, but it gets the job done. We stayed dry last night, so I'm stoked. I love our campsite so much, and being this close to the water is like truly unmatched. All right, let's go find Chris. So I just wanted to mention that Illinois is our favorite place to camp at, and Chris obviously grew up down here, so yeah, we talk a lot about potentially moving to Southern Illinois. Who knows if it'll happen. We were actually just looking at places in Carbondale, but I don't know. I really like our apartment. I love St. Louis, but every time we come down here to camp, I'm like, fuck, I want to live in the country down here so bad. Look at these mushrooms. Wow. They're beautiful. The whole hike in last night, I was getting distracted like every 2 feet down the trail because the mushrooms are going crazy right now. It's just so pretty down here. I love mushrooms so much. I can't really like name them yet, but I do love to look at them. So there will also be lots of mushroom hunting, but I usually just take photos of mushrooms. I would also just like to add that this is not only our favorite place to camp now, this and probably Glen Jones are our top faves, but I mean, I don't know, we also love the trail that's over by Garden of the Gods if we want a good view, but that one you really have to like backpack to. This is even my favorite hike here in Illinois. You guys just friggin' wait. I know I've already vlogged here before, but y'all just wait until you see the hike down to the main waterfall. I don't see him. We're getting to some slick rock territory. I think I'm gonna go just a little bit further. We have found our suspect. Look how much this is flowing compared to last night, y'all. That is crazy. We got so much rain. I see so many mushrooms across here. And I had to take the shoes off. Wish me luck. We're gonna go look at some mushrooms. Ah! It's so cold. Oh, that's really slick. Be careful.
Slick Rick Grimes. Everybody.
Get away, bugs! Alright, I got it. Do you got it?
I think so. Yeah, boy. You did it. Look at this slide.
Wow!
This would be a cool candy slide.
Gotta give him a pat, Bunny. Wow! Oh my god, it's mushroom heaven over here.
Whoa.
So I spotted that one from across the way. Oh, it feels good to be barefoot in the woods.
Yeah, it does.
Ugh. And then I was seeing all these red guys. Woo! He's got spots! Look. Look at all the red ones. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind, you guys. Look at them all.
Dude, this is so sick. All the mushrooms, bro. Look at all those ones up there. They really are everywhere.
Okay, I gotta get some photos. Look at this, you guys. I'm seriously going feral. Oh my god, this is like out of a fairy tale. Okay. Wow! Look at this guy. He's cool. I love all the moss. The moss is so damp and like squishy, it feels crazy to walk on. But look at these. Look at all of these. It does not get better than that. Oh my gosh. Amazing. Wow, you guys, look at that one in there. I feel like that one's really pretty, but I'm not going barefoot back into that. Also, like, some of these red guys are huge. So there's a lot of like orangey mushrooms back in here. And I need someone to tell me, is that chicken of the woods? So I've never found that before and I've always wanted to. There's a whole bunch of pieces of it all over. Butterfly.
Sweet butterfly. Why do butterflies have nuts? Can you imagine a butterfly flying by with just a big old nut swinging off of it?
I am filming.
You're filming? Oh god. Yup. And these things, like, the batteries last the whole way.
Little costume change. We're gonna shoot some photos. I'm thinking there's a really pretty log that I want to sit on that's going like right over the stream, and then I'm probably gonna pose like on some rocks and things like that. So I'll probably get some like B-roll footage while we're shooting some photos. I'm really excited. I have my vintage slip that I'm gonna try not to ruin because it's my favorite, but it's so pretty and I think it's the perfect vibe for out here. We're at Burden Falls. I will let you guys know, they technically closed it off because the hike down here is sketch as fuck, but it's so worth it because look at this view. Wow. Yeah.
Oh, I look like a wet dog.
Alright, so to get back, we gotta go all the way up through this shit.
Oh, hello, Pastor Chris here. Welcome to my church. Step in, would you? Just about to start our sermon. This is it. This is where I've been living for the past 8 years. I love those pink noses. Shit, brother, dude.
Tree fell right in the road.
Are the saviors here?
That's what I'm wondering.
The saviors blocking us off?
Literally.
Back at camp.
Yep. Parking lot's full, y'all. We almost didn't get a spot.
That's a good one. Soup, hot dog.
Just be careful. Thank you.
Yeah.
Must be love.
Yeah, I think so.
The bridge. I think this is what the Beatles sang about Sea of Green. Can really hear the waterfall. Oh, I saw a little peek of it.
It's gotta be the view right here once we come out. Howdy.
1, 2, 3. It might storm, y'all. But this is amazing. Yeah, it's not on there at all.
How did someone get a horse down here?
Well, friends, we're hiking in the rain, and it honestly feels so good, but, you know, we gotta make dinner when we go back. Good thing we brought him a trash bag for his camera bag. Oh my god!
Watch out for that stick.
Don't slip. Oh my god. Scary! Be careful. Well, hey, we're at the top of the waterfall.
Yeah, dude.
That was like a pretty easy hike. I know, you too, honey. Good.
A good lead.
Oh! We made it back to camp. We're gonna start a fire. I'm throwing you guys in the tent because I don't know how hard it's about to rain. No fire. No fire yet. Looks like Chris is getting up to some business. Good morning. our last day of camping. We both slept so good last night. It literally rained the second that we got back to camp from that hike. We had to wait it out in the tent for a little bit and then make dinner in like a light drizzle. It was kind of crazy, but we got it done. I was very proud, but I kind of stopped filming because it was literally raining and everything is just soaked. So that's gonna be fun. We're just gonna have to like bring everything home and throw it straight into the wash and the dryer. And probably let the tent air out in the backyard for a little bit so that it doesn't get musty. But we're probably only gonna stick around here until like 10 or 11 or so. It's currently 6 a.m. We always wake up so early when we're camping. But we're gonna go visit with Chris's mom on our way back today. Probably for like a good couple of hours. So I'm like, the earlier we leave here, the better. Because Chris starts his new job tomorrow. So we want to make sure we're home at a good time. But yeah, usually we would pack up as much as we can into the car the night before. But honestly, last night, with it raining, we were just like, no. And we were so tired from taking 2 different pretty gnarly hikes. I mean, they weren't that crazy, but it was just like going down a waterfall. And they were both like a little challenging and definitely dangerous. Guys, I have gotten so many good mushroom photos this weekend. I think I've seen more mushrooms literally just here at Jackson Falls in one time as I ever had in my entire life. Like, there's been countless, and there's so many different ones, and they're just all so beautiful. I did not find any bones because the specific hike where I know that we would have found some, we didn't even take because I was just too tired. And like, middle of the day yesterday got so hot, and I was like, ain't no way I'm hiking somewhere that doesn't have water to go swimming. So we decided to skip that trail, and we're gonna go and do that in the fall the next time we're here. So that's cool. But if you're looking forward to some bone hunting, is my shirt inside out? It sure is. Anyways, if you're looking forward to some bone hunting, I will be doing that on my birthday at the farm later this month. So I will absolutely vlog all my birthday stuff for you guys. But anyways, I am having a slow start. So Chris is making coffee, and we're gonna probably make some breakfast and get moving. Is it good?
Yeah, really good.
Well, friends, all we have left to pack is our tent and our table. Well, and the stuff in our tent, but we're making way, we're clearing out. We're having the fire still going so we can make some s'mores right before we go, but it's been a really great trip. I'm honestly sad to leave, but I'm also definitely pretty ready to be home. I miss my kitties as per usual, so I think this really might be our favorite spot. Look at that light coming in. I mean, it is just so beautiful here. So as always, leave no trace. Make sure you don't moop. Mooping is matter out of place. I learned that from going to Burns. So we'll make sure everything is completely gone, of course. No trash, no belongings left. So I guess that's about it. It's been a really great trip. I hope you guys enjoyed the camping vlog. I know we had so much fun, even though we got rained on the whole time. We persevered nonetheless.